What's going on, guys? So I have the ECX Revenge 1/8 scale all-wheel drive ready to run brushless. It's the Type E. This is the red and black version. So this is pretty much stock. The reason I'm making this video is I wanted to show you guys a couple of things that I changed on it and see what you guys think, and maybe give me some ideas on what else I can do to this. I used to race a lot of 4-wheel drive 1/10 scale and a lot of Buggy 2-wheel drive, and I usually only raced Losi. I did the stadium trucks. I did a lot of that for a lot of years. So I'm kind of getting back into it now, and it's a little bit different now. There's a lot more brushless than there used to be. I basically stopped right when brushless was starting to come in and really, grow in the sport of RC. So I wanted to start off with a 1/8 scale all-wheel drive brushless system, and kind of get an entry level and not get, like, I really wanted to get the 8th, the Losi 8, which is a lot of money, but it's worth it if you're gonna race now. So I bought this thinking, I can race it, but there's a lot of things on it that I don't know. I like it. It's pretty much all stock. See the battery I have? 35C, 5100 milliamp, 1C. This is the 5.1 amp, 11.1 volts. So things that I changed. Basically the wheels. I just put these on to beat the crap out of them. The stock ones are on my Kyosho, but I don't have that here with me right now. I got some other wheels here that I got, some used ones, but they're still in like really nice condition from a buddy that races. I got some of these for some pretty thick dirt. I got some rims that I haven't put any tires on yet. See what those look like. Those look cool. So like I said, there were some things I changed on the car. Let me just put this over here. So one of the things that I didn't like was the suspension. First off, the suspension is, the stock suspension's alright to drive it around and beat it up and bash it, but they're really hard to change the oil. And the caps down here at the bottom that hold the O-ring, they leak. And I tried to change it and put new oil in it, put a little thicker oil in it. They leaked out, and they're just hard to bleed and everything. And I hate putting these plastic clips in here to put more pressure on the springs to change the height and everything. So I'm changing these to the Losi 8 ready to run suspension, which I put in the back here. If you can see those, much bigger, big bore. Let me take this off so that you can really see what I did. It's still not finished. So there it is there. So what I did down here is the piece that goes in here, the little retainer. I don't even have those right here with me, but I had to shave them down to fit into the space there, to fit right in there. Let me get the light in there to make it fit in between that slot. I had to shave them down pretty much all the way to the rounded part that's inside of the stock suspension. And then I had to drill the shock tower out to fit the ready to run shock, the standoffs. So I just put it in that hole. I'm going to drill all of them just so I have all the adjustment. I don't have to drill them out and keep changing it. I put the sway bar kits in, the ones, the upgrade ones. The only thing I had an issue with was the back one went in perfect. The front one, I had to give it an extra bend right here out, and then I had to give it another bend like right there, if you can see that. So I gave it 2 bends instead of it being like the back one where it's like it goes like that and then comes back. These ones were hitting the where the dog bones go in right there, and it was actually binding up. But now I got enough space there where the suspension can move and not hit it. So I don't know if you guys have had that problem. I bought two of these front sway bar kits, and both of them did it. So I don't know what that was, but I bent them and made sure they were all right. The caliper, I used the veneer caliper and made sure that everything was symmetrical so that they were equal, and they work. I mean, they still have pressure on the other side. What else? Oh, so yeah, so I'm changing out the front ones to the same as the rear. I'm just waiting for them to come in the mail. And I'm waiting for the end bolts for right here. I just have these little rubber things on here to hold them from falling off. But I didn't have any sitting around. I got rid of all my RC stuff like 10 years ago. And I don't have any parts or anything, any screws anymore. So I just have like some random washers and stuff like that. So basically I'm wondering what you guys are doing to yours, and if you guys have had issues with these shocks. I was gonna get the ones on the website, the upgrade ones here, the optional parts. Yeah, I was gonna get I think they're called the big bore. But I was looking at the price. Let me see if I can find them here. There they are, mega big bore, and they were almost 40 bucks. I got these Lowe's ready to run big bores, coilover style, where you can adjust them, for 40 bucks. And I got the front ones for 40 bucks. And I got them from this website called Dollar Hobbies. These are brand new, but they just removed them from a car. They don't have a mark on them. They came mint. So I got those, and these ones are so nice. These ones, if I was to, let me see if I can put the car down. Put the car like this. So the back soaks nice. Same weight. This is 30 weight in it, and these have 30 weight in it. And I changed the piston. I think it was the piston was a 3-hole. I think it was. I changed it to a 2, and it's still the wing bouncy, and it hits when you drop it. It hits the front end. These ones don't. These ones are nice. This one, see the difference? And I got the stock springs in here. I changed them to the blue. I think it was the blue ones, and the blue ones are way too soft. It sags way down. It's wicked soft. This one has I think these are the silvers. Yeah, these are silvers. So I'm going to put those in the front and the rear, and maybe have a little bit more adjustment, and it should drive a lot better. Like I said, I was a Lowe's guy for years, and I've never had anything to say bad about Lowe's. Lowe's and Associated, Durangos, those cars are just amazing. This, I'd say this is definitely an entry level. I see a lot of things that I can do to this to make it a lot better, but overall it's pretty good. You got all your adjustments. You got your camber adjustments. Now I can change my height really easy. I put in set screws to change the height on the of how much travel you have on your arms. I haven't used those yet, but I've noticed that the car does sit kind of, one wheel comes up more than the other. It's not level, so I gotta mess with that. Maybe the suspensions are off a little bit. I gotta use the caliper and check these, make sure that they're perfect length from each other. I know these ones are off like a millimeter stock, so I think it's the end caps on the shaft. I might have to tighten them up or loosen it to get the length right. But what do you guys think about these style plugs? The EC3s. That's what it says on EC3. I used to always use Dean's or Hardwire. I don't know. They seem pretty cool. They seem like they might have very low resistance. But tell me what you guys think. Tell me if I should change these. Other than that, is there anything else that you guys are doing to this that I should be doing? Because I'm planning on racing this. Whether or not it's good or not, I'm still gonna race it. Just whatever you guys are doing. Are you guys doing CVDs? Are you leaving the dog bones in? Are you guys having problems with dog bones? You guys having problems with steering? Anything like that? Also, I'm going to change the shock towers. This one got bent pretty bad right here. I don't want to bend it back again because it's probably going to break. But I'm probably going to get the aftermarket ones, or have my buddy mock up some new ones, maybe a little bit thicker than they're supposed to be. If I can even do that. Probably make them, I don't know, a millimeter or two thicker. I just don't want to break anything else, because if those don't bend, something else has got to give. Are you guys changing the wing setting to make it lower downforce, so that the angle is changed, so the wing will be kind of like wings like that right now? So if I change it, it'll probably be like that, a little bit less downforce. But that's my ECX Revenge, and there's a stock controller. I'm definitely going to be upgrading that. There's not enough adjustments on that. I want to take away reverse. I want to mess with the steering more. I can't mess with the steering that much on that, and I want to make it so that I can, change how much throw I got on that one and how much throw I got on the right to left. I want to be able to do it individually. I want to be able to adjust brake. I want to be able to adjust, how much throttle it gets in the beginning. So I'm probably going to get another controller. I might change the brushless system. This one works pretty good, but I might change it up. I haven't messed with the settings at all on this. Have you guys been messing with the settings? That's another thing I want to know. I've seen it in the manual and everything. I just haven't had time to mess with it. Can you remove reverse is what I want to know. Because I would definitely love to do that. Other than that, what are you guys running for a basic setup for, a smooth grip track? With some nice jumps. Nothing too big, nothing too rough. That's pretty much what I'm going to be running. I'm running in the back right now. I'm going to run 29 millimeters from the bottom chassis, and then I'm going to run 28 up front. See how that performs. If not, I'll change it up once I get the new suspension and everything. What else? Oh, you guys having problems with weight distribution? This car jumps and seems like it's too heavy on one side, or maybe it's the drivetrain twisting it when it comes off the jump. I don't know. It just seems like it's really heavy on this side. I don't know if it's the battery or if I need to add some weights over here. I haven't had I usually have a 4-tire scale. I don't have that here. I gotta get that. So yeah, like I said, the only thing I really changed was the front sway bar. I had to bend them to make them fit and not hit the dog bone, the drivetrain right there. It's really close. Don't touch though. And then I put the Lowe's ready to run, Lowe's 8 ready to run shocks on the back, complete, ready to go. 40 bucks. Comes with those rubber seals. Keep the dirt out of there. Alright guys. Yeah, tell me what you guys think. Definitely going to be making more videos on this. I haven't been making videos on this page, on this YouTube channel in a long time, so I think I'm going to start doing that. Make some quick little videos. I wish I started making some videos when I started doing this of what I did and how much I shaved the stock mounts down here. I had to take those little metal things off and shave them little by little on each side to get them even, to get them to fit in perfectly. I used the vernier caliper and got it perfect, so there's no play in there. When I tighten them down, it's just right. And then I had to drill out the towers. Like I said, I forget how much it was. It was like a millimeter drill bit, a millimeter bigger than the stock holes. And it was easy. I just drilled them out and put those right in and put the bolts on. Other than that, hit me up in the comments. Tell me what you guys are doing. I want to do some more stuff. And another thing is I have the, let me just get this out really quick. take this out. Sorry for the bad video. Using my iPhone. So I'm using the Passport Ultra. What do you guys think about this charger? I used to use like the Checkpoint and the Duratrax. So tell me what you guys think. Should I get a different charger, or should I keep this one for pretty much these batteries? It does a lot. It charges a lot. It charges my my hump pack in my Kyosho. And it charges up the batteries I have. I have rechargeable batteries for the controller. It does all. It seems pretty good. Like I said, I didn't buy this. I got this from somebody. And just like I said, I'm just trying to get back into it a little bit. My Kyosho is a Nitro. That's a lot higher quality. It's the Inferno MP9, I think it is. I haven't really messed with that. I haven't even broke it in yet. I haven't really done much with that. I've got to get going on that. I think the thing's real nice. I think I might race that next year too. Other than that, that's it. It's got the Fuse 2500 kV. This thing hauls butt. Plain out, it hauls ass. This thing's pretty damn fast. But like I said, I can't control a lot of stuff, so it's got like full brake. Like you can't even, like, you just touch that brake and it's like the thing wants to like flip over. It's kind of hard to drive it like that. I need a little bit less brake. I just need to be able to tweak it. I definitely need to get another controller. Definitely a Spectrum. I'm probably going to get the, I think it was the 4. I forget the exact model, but it was the ST whatever 4 or whatever it's called. Like I said, I've been out of this for a while, so it's kind of me coming back. But I just wanted to show you guys the suspension and show you that you can use these. Losi ready to run, Losi 8 ready to run suspension. I'm pretty sure you can use the other ones too, the ones with the metal caps. I just got these because they're a lot cheaper, and this isn't the model that I want to go crazy and buy carbon fiber everything and the best suspension possible, and I just want something nice. I mean, I trust these Losis, definitely with these aluminum bodies, and you know. Anyways, I'm rambling. Oh, another thing, real quick. I have the Losi spin start, where you can put it in the drill for the hex. You can put the hex thing in the drill, and you put this on the Kyosho, my Inferno MP9. Have you guys used these? Have you guys put those on? I tried to put it on, and it just doesn't line up. It doesn't seem like it works. I don't know if I have to drill some stuff, but I don't want to start messing with this and messing with that and have it not fit. Another thing, you got the Losi arm for the servo. Alright guys, that's it. I think that's a different servo too. Can't remember if I changed that or not. Yeah, I think this is a different one that I put in there. Avox Digital. It's the SW0231. Alright guys, have a good day.